Alright guys, we have a special episode today. It's another unboxing episode, but this one is going to be pretty cool. Once again, I want to thank our good friend Kazuki, who's out in Japan right now, for sending this box of goodies. Without him, you would not be watching this. So, shout out to that wonderful human being. Kazuki, if you're watching, thank you. But in this box contains a myriad of wonders from the Japanese release of Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire. So it hit theaters about 2 weeks ago out in Japan, and much like everything in Japan, they do things just so much better than us here in America when it comes to merchandising. Let's crack this bad boy open. Let me show you what's inside, and let's have some fun. Already took the packing slip off, don't need any personal information out there, and cracked the box open because, well, pain in the butt doing that with the camera on. So just for show, just to give you guys an idea. All right, let's see what we got going on here. A lot of packing, and yeah, some cool stuff in there. So I'm gonna put this box to the side, pull it out, show you guys a better perspective from your viewpoint. Bam! Zoom in on that. This is the Godzilla and Kong shot glass set. I do love me some glassware. I have the -1 glass that was released during its theatrical run. Also, again, shout out to Kazuki for grabbing that for me, because by the time I saw it, a lot of the theater exclusive merch was already gone. So, but it sits proud in my collection. If you've seen some backgrounds in my videos, I do have a assortment of decanters. So I do enjoy a libation here and there. If you are of age and you do enjoy the same, these are pretty cool. So as you can see from my hands, this box isn't that big. So there's the backing. There's the front. Now, initially when he showed me this, I thought there were 4 in there, but no, it's a set. So let's crack this open. There we go. Okay, pull this one out first. All right, it is Kong. Yeah, what's on the other side? Roar power. This definitely feels like it was, this is more of an American merchandising arm than the Japanese side, but still pretty cool. I do love, like I said, I do love my shot glasses. I do have a set from the 2019 film that was sold at FYE, so those go along good with that. Let's pull the next one out. And as you can see, oh, sorry, there we go. City Stomper, all right. And then the new evolved Godzilla. So there we go. So when you and your buddies want to have a fun night out, no better way than taking a couple of shots of Jameson from a Godzilla and Kong shot glass. All right, let's move on to the next round. All right, we did something small. Let's do something big. Up next, bam, Bandai Kong. Oop. The Bandai Kong with the Beast Glove. It's part of the movie Monster series. So I am going to do separate videos on these guys. So there's a taste of what's coming. So moving on to the next one. All right, now for something small. Bam! So this is a clear file, which is pretty popular in Japan. You hold a lot of documents with these things. They are, Kazuki sent me 1 million of these things. There's no end to the amount of clear files that are out there. They're pretty cool though. This one I specifically asked for because, as you can tell, it's modeled after a old school NES cartridge. You can get so as you can see, it's 8-bit art, Monsterverse, done completely in an old Nintendo style. I dig the ever-living hell out of this thing. And on the back, you have Kong in the same form, which I am shocked that we didn't get anything like this here in the US. And then on the back, as a little bonus, there's a sticker set. So if you got kids, this is perfect. So little cartoony versions of all the monsters. Cool. So these were on those horrible candies that I reviewed a couple weeks back. So there are the kind of the decal logos, and then art from the movie. So these are pretty cool. The clear files though, just as artwork alone, I love it. I'm probably going to end up framing this thing, the Godzilla side out. I'm a sucker for old school video games. All right, guys, moving on to the next one. All right, so up next is not official. I wouldn't say it's merchandise, but if you watch the video I posted of the photos that Kazuki sent to me of the Godzilla Fest in Osaka, which happened the weekend the Godzilla and Kong was released, there was a little pop-up cafe next to the festivities, and Kazuki sent along the menu, which is pretty damn cool. So this is more like deep cut stuff, like, you know, little souvenirs you would take. Having visited the pop-up cafe for the Fist of the North Star exhibit while I was in Tokyo, this kind of stuff, these are like for nice reminders, or if you're a completionist and you want every little thing, this is fun. So here's the menu. I know Kazuki himself got that, the little mocha thing. So we can go through the other, everything's in Japanese, so, but here were the offerings of the cafe. So if you were at the festivities, I think this is still going on. I think it just wrapped up. And here's on the back. So there's some merch stuff there. There we go. So that's cool. This kind of stuff I love, because this is stuff that actually just disappears. So it's up to like hardcore collectors to kind of keep this stuff intact. 20 years from now, this will be one of those things that if you were there and you didn't grab one, someone's going to want, or it's just a weird little piece of Godzilla memorabilia. I know people that collect this kind of stuff because you're the completionist, or it's just a weird little niche thing. So I have a ton of throwaway material from the 98 movie, because I was 14 at the time, and again, back then, getting anything Godzilla was scarce, so I have tons of stuff like this just laying around in boxes. But this is cool. So this is legit Godzilla, not the Sony one. Oh, all right, guys, let's move on to the next round. All right, up next is a bigger figure, Shazam. So this one, I'm going to be doing a review on its own, but I'm just giving you a quick little look. It is the theater exclusive Bandai Movie Monster Series standard Godzilla in its pristine white and blue, the Shimo colors. So watch out for a video on this guy, but I just kind of wanted to show you what was in the box. We'll come back to him in a few days. All right, some fun little goodies again. So he sent along this Chibi Godzilla Raids Again sticker set, which has all the little cute guys on them. So for any of you that enjoy stickers or have kids, that's perfect. Another little, this is the Godzilla Day sticker one. Clearly some Godzilla -1. I'm not sure what the cool little Kong sticker. Yeah, look at that. And then finally, these are the ones I actually asked him for, which I couldn't resist. So this is a sticker 2-pack. So first here we got the Beware Kong. That's cool, but the one that's on the back, this is the one that I wanted. Come on, how could you not love that? See, this is stuff I'm shocked we didn't get over here. This should have been something that was sold look, back in the 90s, early 2000s, these event films would have had a ton of merchandise, and stuff like this would have been posters or stickers or a bunch, any assortment of things. We didn't get jack squat. We got the toys. We got, to be fair, we got a modest amount of things, but nothing like this. Nothing that's creative like this. So these are two little, about 4-inch sticker sets. They're cool. I'm not ever going to peel them off. They'll be on display somewhere. I'll probably get like a little frame for them. But the Titanus Doug one is the one I like the most. It's cool. It reminds me of a better age when I was a kid, and you get all kinds of cool stuff. Jurassic Park did a lot of stuff like this when it first came out. So, all right, guys, off to the next thing. All right, another big boy. It is the Bandai Movie Monster Series Evolved Godzilla. So this is the official Bandai for Godzilla's new form. Much like the other Bandais, I'm going to be doing a video on this on its own. But I wanted to show you what was in the box. So take a look at this, come back in a few days, and we'll do a full in-depth review on this guy. Now this is pretty cool. So this is just a little figurine. So it's Godzilla Evolved with the NES style background. I don't know if you guys can really see that. So this definitely felt like something that would have sold at movie theaters. You watched the video I did on the Cinemark exclusives I got. They had I had the tin that had that grid design on it. So this has it too. It looks very similar to the NES style sticker or clear file, but this is just a cool little figurine. He's about 2 inches tall, as you can see by me holding my hands. Let's see if I can get this open. Let's see here. Fumble with this figurine. Keep it in the packaging. So there's that. Let's open it up. And there's two parts. All right. So this looks like goes in here. Looks like you can do it either way. So it's a little acrylic stand. It looks like you can go either way. So there's the both ends. So as you can see, yeah, definitely it is the NES style art. I love the evolution. God, this would have been a great. Let me see if I can get this off. Give you guys a closer look. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. Get that clear. That's fantastic. This would have been a shirt I would have bought immediately. Why it's not a shirt right now, I don't know. So I can get a closer look at the other side. So here's the other plate. Definitely video game inspired. So I'm going to put it together like this. This doesn't look like the Playmates one. It's definitely better quality. The sculpt's a bit better. And then we put them on there like that. Cool little figure display. That's pretty cool. This is cool little things that, for like a desktop or something that would be perfect for anyone. So, all right, guys, we're gonna move on to the next round. All right, one of the last big things. Another theater exclusive. This is the theater exclusive Bandai Movie Monster Series Evolved Godzilla. The same thing. Going to do a video on these guys individually, but wanted to show you. He's pretty cool. We'll come back to him in a few days. Moving on. All right, last but not least, my absolute favorite thing in this entire box. And again, big thanks to Kazuki because he actually went back and got this for me. And I am absolutely in love with it. This is a print board of Godzilla and Kong done in ink. And I believe the artist's name is Okazu. I might be butchering that. If I am, I apologize. But this thing is beyond awesome. I love good ink work. I love illustration. And this is just 100% badass. To the extent, Suki also sent me this little postcard that's in the negative. So they are both equally awesome. So on the back, you got of this, Get the Godzilla and Kong. Try and get there. So there's the negative. There's the ink. There you go. So postcard's cool, but this right here, this is a full-on board for display. This is like on a canvas print. And there is a stand that you can build on the back, along with the price, which, ooh, that was not cheap. Ooh. Wow. Again, thank you, Kazuki. But this is amazing. I love artwork that I can display. And this, I know, I'm kind of gushing over it. Beautiful artwork. Love this thing to death. And again, I don't believe this was at Toho Cinema. This was at a separate cinema. So, like I said, I've been praising the man this whole video, but Kazuki went back. He went above and beyond, people. Above and beyond to help with my geeky needs. So, big thanks to him, because yeah, again, as you can see, this thing was not cheap. Absolutely stunning. And I'm probably gonna try to put both of these together somehow. I haven't figured that out yet, but this thing's getting framed. It's going up. I have another ink work. I think it's by the same artist that Bandai Spirits released earlier last year. It's of Godzilla and Space Godzilla. There was a couple of them that were done. So hopefully Toho commissions more of this kind of stuff, because this is absolutely, this thing is, it's sturdy. This is sturdy stuff. This isn't a normal, like, it's a full-size board. Absolutely fantastic. My favorite overall piece of all this stuff. It's all cool, don't get me wrong, but this right here, this is what I live for. So there you guys go. And there you guys have it. That is what's in the box for the Godzilla Kong theater exclusives, the Japan theater exclusives. Check out our podcast. It is called the Kaiju Kingdom Podcast. You can find us at thekaijukingdompodcast.com, along with our sister show, Kamen Kaisers. And if you do not like to download, we are also streaming. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you find better podcasts. We're also online. We're on social media. We're on X at the Kaiju Kingdom, Instagram at the Kaiju Kingdom, and Facebook.com/the Kaiju Kingdom Podcast. So that will do it for this special edition of the Koffers. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.